Hey guys, what's up? It's me, John Avenger, once again, and welcome to another Horrorpalooza. I believe this is review number 12, if I'm not mistaken, like 12 or 13. And I got a real treat for you guys. I just saw this movie on cable on Epix. It was a lot of fun. I can't believe that this movie flopped. It was an awesome movie, and that is the 2015 zombie horror comedy Scout Guides to the Zombie Apocalypse. This movie was freaking awesome. I really enjoyed this film. I didn't have a lot of expectations for this movie going in, and when I saw the movie, I was very entertained. This had a hell of a cast. Like, it was a bunch of young unknowns. They weren't like big name actors, but they were really good. Ty Sheridan, he's the guy right here. He played Ben. He's the young Cyclops from X-Men Apocalypse. If you guys have seen that movie, I haven't, but he was great. I thought he was very normal. He was very relatable. Just he plays a normal guy that likes girls, and he kicks that lot of ass throughout the movie with his two friends. Logan Miller, who plays Carter, he's the crass, wisecracker of the group. He's a lot of fun to watch. There's a scene where Cloris Leachman plays a zombie. Her false teeth fall out, and she's gumming his ass, which that was like, it's childish, but it made me laugh. And then you have Joey Morgan as the chubby guy, Augie Foster. He's the chubby guy that not just eats, but he also he's very helpful. He's a very nice guy in the cast, and I like the cast. This cast was really fun. He was a really fun character. But the one person that stole this entire movie was, yes, it was a woman, Sarah Dumont. There she is, the blonde right here. Sarah Dumont as Denise. What a badass. I love this character. If Daisy Ridley could not wipe this girl's behind with a freaking tissue, because this is what a real badass is like. She has a stick, but it's a boomstick. It's a freaking shotgun. The first time you see this chick, you see her. She's coming out of a convenience store, and Ben, Ty Sheridan sees her, and he's like, "Wow, that is a sexy mama." And she works at the at a strip club, but she's not a stripper. That's a twist. Is she's not a stripper, and she freaking the first time a zombie attacks Ty Sheridan's character, he's hiding in the bathroom, and he's like, "Oh my God, he's gonna kill me!" She comes out of nowhere, blows the freaking zombie's head off with a shotgun. That is so awesome. And he says, "Wait a minute, aren't you a stripper?" And she says, "No, I'm a cocktail waitress." That's awesome. See, this film has some freaking wit to it, and it made me laugh a lot. You have David Koechner playing the scout leader, who was a lot of fun. I've seen him in a lot of movies and shows. Halston Sage, she's kind of, she's the token girlfriend. She's in 3 scenes, and she ends up with Ben at the end. Spoiler alert. You have Nikki Koss as Chloe. She's barely used. She's a hottie. You got Hiram A. something as one of the soldiers that shows up to that helps them go get in one of the Humvees. And it's a hell of a cast. Like, it's a bunch of unknowns. The director did a great job with this movie. Christopher Landon. He was one of the writers from Disturbia, so he knows what he's doing. And the writers were the people that brought us College Road Trip, which I thought was a very underrated Disney movie. This film was one thing that Pride and Prejudice and Zombies and The Walking Dead could never be. It has an R rating. Yeah, it helped the movie a lot. There's a ton of curse words like in Deadpool. The violence is off the charts. You can actually see the zombies' heads exploding when they get shot, and they're just one of the freaking Carter takes Cloris Leachman's head, puts it near the window, and he freaking cuts her head off with a window. How awesome is that? And you have zombie cats, and you have zombie cops, and you have zombie everything. It's just there's a scene where it makes me laugh, man. That Augie he's singing a Britney Spears song to one of the zombies. I was on the floor laughing. That's hilarious. It's "Hit Me Baby One More Time." I love that song. That just cracks me up. The soundtrack was awesome in this movie. You could tell by the smile on my face. This was my kind of a movie, man. This is an entertaining horror comedy, and I enjoyed every second of it. Like, it has a very fast pace. As soon as you see the first zombie in the beginning attack this long-haired janitor, he's listening to music on his headphones, and he gets tossed into the air. It's so hilarious. Wow. I was very surprised by this. And the fact that this movie made no money, it was $25 million for the budget, and it made only 14 million. It deserved better than this. Fembusters was a bigger bomb, and that movie was an abomination. This is how you do comedy right, Paul Feig. You have a witty script. There is only one fart joke in the movie, one, and it's in this bathroom scene, which is very short. It's not 15 minutes of farting, it's just one fart, and that's it. The rest of it is some gross out humor here and there. There's a scene where Ben is they're trying to jump on this trampoline to get over the fence to get away from the zombies, and he grabs onto an old guy's junk and he pulls it, and it's his practical zombie penis. It's like, oh my god, I can't believe they did that in a movie. That was awesome. It's original. This movie's not a remake. It's not a sequel. It's not a spin-off. I haven't laughed this hard since I saw Shaun of the Dead and freaking I haven't seen Zombieland, but after seeing this, I want to see it. It just made me laugh, man. It's juvenile, but it's just so funny, and I needed a good laugh. I had a very rough week, and this kind of humor just made me smile. It's like Deadpool, that it was a badass action movie, but it also had some humor and a lot of wit, and it was funny, and it just made me crack up. And Sarah Dumont, I want this actress to get more work. She is such a badass. She's like a mix of Leslie Mann, Summer Glau from Serenity and Firefly and Terminator, the Sarah Connor Chronicles, and Scarlett Johansson mixed into one. Total badass. Is just, she runs out of bullets in a shotgun, and she takes the shotgun and hits the zombie in the head. See, Hobo with a stick couldn't do that. This girl did it. She's like, fuck it, I'm going to hit him right in the head with the stick. That's how you do it. Everything she does in this movie, she's so freaking awesome. This is a character I'm going to love forever. She's got these booty shorts and a shirt, and she's just, not just a hottie. She is good. Does a good performance, and she leaves an impression on me, and I needed that after so many of these weak females in these films I've seen recently. But Scout's Guide to the Zombie Apocalypse. It is awesome. This is the apocalypse movie I've been looking for. Screw X-Men Apocalypse. This made me smile more. And the fact that Ty Sheridan was in that movie and he was in this movie, that this movie wasn't successful while that one was, I think this is better. It's R-rated. It doesn't hold back. It has cliches, but it made me laugh. It made me smile. It gave me some entertainment value. And to see this before Halloween, what a treat. They gave this on Epix like at 11:45. I watched it. Didn't expect much from it when it came out like a year ago. I was like, I was kind of intrigued by the trailer, but it had a lot of jokes that made me laugh. Like, not just chuckle, but made me laugh. Critics were wrong on this one. Screw the critics. This was a fun zombie comedy. A lot of fun. It knew what it was. It was tongue-in-cheek. It had a lot of action, a lot of horror, a lot of great practical makeup, great practical effects. The gore is fantastic. Like, there's a scene where Carter goes into the strip club, and there's a stripper dancing, and she goes backwards, upside down, and then her neck is just bleeding, and it goes all over, and it's like, what the fuck? And it made me laugh because I'm like, wow, they actually used practical blood, and it looks better than CGI. There's some CGI, little shoddy, and there's some characters that get kind of underused, which is the flaws of the movie. But this was fun, man. I had a ball and a half. I want to get this movie on Blu-ray. It was that fun. I just had so much fun. And wow, what a fun movie to watch during the Halloween season. I would recommend this to my friends. Parker, Sean, Tevya, Josh, any of you guys out there, if you're watching this, please watch this movie. It was fun. It's not scary, but it's hilarious. Like, this is the hidden gem of 2015 that I didn't see last year. I wish I had seen this in the theater. I would have laughed my ass off like I did with Deadpool. Such a entertaining movie. Like, I haven't seen an R-rated comedy do this in a long time, especially a zombie film. I think since Shaun of the Dead, because that was really funny too, and it was one of the few British movies that was funny. But this was a ball. It was a nice nod, and there's also a nod to Halloween. There's a street sign that says Deerfield, and it also says Haddonfield. That's the town from Halloween, from the original Halloween, Haddonfield. It's spelled differently, but it's a nice nod. I like that. That was great. There's a lot of nods to old films and pop culture references. It's buckets of fun. This movie was awesome. I really enjoyed it. You could tell by the look on my face. This is genuine, glee, because I really needed to see something good, and I found it. And it was a fun zombie movie. Congratulations, cast! You did a kick-ass job. You played some likable characters. Sarah Dumont was a total badass, killing zombies. Blah 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 blah. Awesome. Love that character. This movie was great. I can't wait to see more Zombieland after watching this movie. Awesome freaking movie. So thanks for watching, liking, subscribing, guys. You guys are awesome. Watch this movie, please, 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 please. It's hilarious. I laughed every second, almost every second, when there was like something witty and just slapstick that just made me smile. Just it was fun, and for an R-rated comedy, it delivered. It made me laugh. The gore was great, and the horror worked for it. And it's cliche, but it runs with it, and it's fun. And I would recommend it. So thanks for watching, and take care.